Welcome to another episode of the Love Hub channel, where we discuss love and relationship tips and advice for women. In this video, we're going to discuss how a man acts when he truly values a woman. Maybe they're not in a relationship yet, but he is impressed by her and wants to impress her in return. Shout out to Alice Rain and Sarah Vicky. Thank you so much for continuing to watch our channel. For topic requests and shoutout requests, please like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And let's start the video. Sign number 1. He just talks about himself. This may seem contradictory because this doesn't show that he values you as a woman, but in fact it is a sign that he is nervous and wants to impress you. This kind of guy wants you to be impressed by him, and that's why he talks about himself a lot and his achievements. He thinks he is extremely impressive, and he lets everyone know of this by publicizing himself and building himself up. It's because he thinks he needs to impress you to be able to get into your good graces and get a date with you. A nervous guy will be aware that he is word vomiting and he will listen to you when you speak. However, a self-righteous pompous dude will not let you talk. That would be the main difference. Even if he's building himself up, if a guy values you, he will give you time to speak because he's equally interested in getting to know you more. Whereas a guy that just wants you to be impressed by him and just wants the focus to be on himself will just talk about himself without asking you questions. You will be immediately able to tell that he's only pretending to listen to you while all the while thinking of new things to tell about himself or his job, so you will be impressed. A guy that truly values you would want you to be impressed but balances that out with wanting you to feel that he is genuinely interested in who you are as a person and is asking you questions to get to know you even better. Sign number 1. He talks about himself a lot, wanting to impress you. Sign number 2. He finds it difficult to talk around you. Contrary to the previous one, this is a guy who is so nervous that he just shuts up. It is possible that you are witnessing an introvert out of his comfort zone, someone who really went out of his way to get to know you better. Took a lot of courage to even approach you. You might have to be the one who steers the conversation, and also there might be a possibility you end up feeling he is not interested in you when it might be otherwise. Dating an introvert comes with its own challenges and benefits, some of which you might get to try out firsthand on this awkwardly one-sided seeming date. Sometimes it pays to be direct because what a guy is showing you, it may be out of nerves. So either he talks about himself a lot or he doesn't talk enough, and that's because it took him all the guts and courage he had just to ask you out on a date. Sign number 2. He doesn't even talk. Sign number 3. He word vomits or talks about everything all at once, even things that aren't seemingly interesting to you. A guy in nervous rambling mode might not be trying to paint himself as the king of the world, but he might just be so nervous that he is afraid of awkward silences and dead air, and hence decides to keep them away by talking about everything and anything. This type of conversation might be salvaged if you can both calm down and relax. Of course, it might get a little tough if he starts arguing with his own points and in turn with himself, and it can be a bit exhausting to talk to someone who just won't stop to take a breath and cannot relax. But there's nothing a good meal and some wine cannot solve, right? And if anything, at least this is a sign that the guy is really into you. He just can't relax around you at the moment. So one way to make him relax is to just your energy, be calming, and just ask him a question about himself. Try to steer the conversation if he can't do it capably on his own. Sign number 4. He over vomits virility. He tries to out-macho everyone in his vicinity. He will flick his hair and give pointless smoldering eyes that are just plain embarrassing for you. He will try to flex his muscles and then overdo it if, heaven forbid, you don't utter consistent approval of him. He might talk down to you feeling entitled, and that is a sign that he is a narcissist, not necessarily that he's into impressing you. Don't forget about the classic line, "I like you, so I will insult you, make you feel worthless, and then expect you to still come crawling after me, seeking my approval." So this guy sees you already as someone that is hard to obtain, someone that is on a pedestal. You're a catch, basically. And some of these guys will try to do manipulative tricks to try and get you off of that pedestal. How do they do that? By giving you subtle negative comments and feedback. For example, I don't think dresses look good on you. I think you'd look better in pants. And because you were given a negative feedback, you will then try to win his admiration and praise instead of being the woman deserving of praise that you are. Sign number 4, he uses negative tactics like negging and over-vomits virility. Sign number 5, he mirrors you. Mirroring means that his body language, posture, or even what he's saying reflects what you said or did. If he mirrors you, then he likes you. Like for example, when you take a sip of your glass, he also takes a sip of his glass. When you cross your legs, he crosses his legs. It shows that he wants to be agreeable with you and values your opinion and your admiration of him. Note that mirroring is done subconsciously when he has good rapport with you, but it can also be done consciously if he really wants to impress or bond with you. It's a great sign either way. Sign number 5, he mirrors you. Sign number 6, he is getting closer to you. If you're in a conversation and you feel like he's edging closer to you, or as if he's almost uncomfortably too close to you, that's a good sign. Maybe he's trying to test whether or not you're comfortable having him in your physical space, and if he can take it to the next level, like maybe putting his arm around you or holding your hand. He may be attracted to you and wants to feel closer to you both physically and mentally. Note that different cultures have different personal spaces. So if he's from a different culture than you, see how close he gets to others to see if it's just for you or for everyone. Sign number 6, he's getting closer to you. Sign number 7, he's giving you compliments. Getting a compliment from a guy in your age range is a good sign. If he's giving you compliments about how pretty you are, it's an even better sign. It can be hard to tell a friendly compliment from a romantic one because they can sound exactly the same. To know for sure, look for other signs he's also giving you. If he constantly stares at you and compliments you, then he is attracted to you. Sign number 7, he's giving you compliments on how you look or how you make him feel. Sign number 8, he texts you first. Is he the one initiating contact or are you? If he is, that probably means he's interested in you. He really likes you. But if he never calls or texts first or doesn't reply to your messages, that is a sign of lack of interest. In that case, it can be good to take a step back to see if he will take initiative. If you're always so quick to take initiative, he might never even have a chance to do it first. Sign number 8. He texts you first, and when you text him, he replies right back. Thank you so much for watching another episode of The Love Hub. For topic requests and shoutout requests, please like this video, subscribe to the Love Hub channel, and comment down below. Again, thank you so much, and we hope to see you in future episodes of the Love Hub channel.